What is going on, everybody? This is Gabriel Jones giving you a drop a sun any chance I get, and today we're going to be doing an album reaction to the new Kali Uchis record, Red Moon and Venus. For the past 2 years or so, I've been absolutely astonished by Kali Uchis. A Colombian R&B singer who originated from Virginia, she really began to rise in popularity in the late 2010s with her debut album, Isolation. Her sound continued to ascend in 2020 when the follow-up came out. The title for that was Sin Miedo, parentheses, del amor y otros demonios. It's a little bit of a mouthful and I don't speak the language, so you have to forgive me. But in all seriousness, both of these albums were incredible. I was absolutely blown away by what I was listening to. They're very sensual and calming and tranquil. The production is very on point. They're worthy of repeat listens. In fact, Sin Miedo is where Telepatia came from, and that was a song I featured on my best list for 2021. On that note, Kali is not exactly a stranger to the channel since I've done a couple of short reactions to her songs. However, I haven't recorded myself listening to a full-length album from her until today. Does it hold up as well as the other two? Well, we'll just have to see. First things first, I want to advise everyone to leave a like and comment for this video because the more engagement the video receives, the more likely YouTube will pick it up in the algorithm and share it with other people, so I thank y'all for that. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell because my channel could use all the support in the world and it will put a huge smile on my face. With all that out of the way, it is time to get into Red Moon and Venus. Track number 1, In My Garden.
Hello.
We're in the night sky right now. Calming piano, just wonderful. Ooh, a little bell. Okay, so that was just a simple interlude for the track that's gonna follow. Yeah, very calming and relaxing. Definitely a good way to set up the mood for the record, so let's just move on. Track number 2, I Wish You Roses. Sort of like sending off a lover, sort of like a farewell sort of tune. I wish the roses were everlasting. You know, they stay alive for all of eternity. You know, just giving us that nice imagery, you know, imagining the sheets just being on your face. There's a real old school feel to this song, something that you would probably hear in the 80s. The gentle little singing right there on the outro, definitely dig it. Okay, so I Wish You Roses. Yeah, I really dig that song. From what I read, she released it as one of the lead singles for the new album, and I can definitely see why she made that decision. It's a very gentle sort of breakup song about how, you know, every relationship can be painful, especially when it ends, but there are still good memories to look back on. Obviously, the roses here are symbolizing that she has nothing but hope for her ex, saying that she wishes him nothing but a good life, or her, you know, not sure the sexuality. She even remarks on how she's not exactly a perfect person, you know, I have my own thorns, I have my own weeds, but I'm still beautiful nonetheless. I will be a goddess to any other man. So you have to be ready for what's going to come in the romance. Needless to say, this is a very mature breakup song. It has a very sort of old school vibe to it, you know, very calming with its synth work and its beats. And of course, Kali just, you know, bringing us that angelic voice. I gotta say, this is good stuff from her so far. Track number 3, Worth the Wait, featuring Omar Apollo. Wow. I had no idea Omar's voice could reach that pitch. This keyboard work, I gotta say, just really cool. Yeah, that can be a real hassle to sort of get off, you know, I've been there. There's a whole lot of intimacy going on in this chorus, like Omar and Kali working together is swell. They look on other people's relationships and thinking they want that because they're just alone. A plea for love. I love it. Okay, so we got Worth the Wait, and yeah, that one is definitely worthy of a listen. This one is straightforward when it comes to the lyrical content. Kali and Omar play two lovers who who are just dying to meet up with each other and have a night of romance. Or even more than romance. They're just aching to touch their bodies against each other because they are just that in love with one another. Kali promises Omar that she's going to provide him something that'll be definitely worth the wait because, you know, they probably have to spend hours apart from each other. And they have such excellent chemistry together. Like, holy shit. These two made a really wise decision to collab with one another. I'm also very fond of the piano work here. Like, those last few seconds of high-pitched notes. Mwah! Just really get to my soul. Also, very calming beats and a very relaxing bass line too. I really dug this one. It really got to me and I cannot wait to listen to it again. Track number 4, Love Between. You know, for some reason I get a Motown vibe from this tune. I mean, we have to pursue the relationship at this point because there is just a spark between us. The longing in her voice is just something to behold. I love the guitar work on this as well. Very subtle, but it does a lot. And that drum work is just so pure. It's so authentic. Percussion right there, you know? Okay, so that was Love Between, and yeah, that one really got me impressed. Kali is singing about how amazing it feels to be in love and just how euphoric that feeling is. She's just head over heels for this guy and really wants to make their relationship work, take it to the next level, maybe even another plane. Of course, what really grabbed my attention for this song was the production, how old school it sounds. This definitely reminds me a lot of Bruno Mars, who is very much known for making a lot of throwback R&B jams. And most of the time it works out in his favor because he's just topping charts like no other. The drum work was just magnificent. Kali's voice is just angelic like before. It's just so beautiful. It is very kind to my ears. The guitar work also does a lot, and the piano work also, like, woo! This is just an excellent track, I gotta say. Track number 5, All Mine. Okay, we're getting very mystifying right now. I like it. The bass line, the drum work, honestly, very good combination. Woo! Woo! The fucking falsetto right there. Just brilliant. Curse Steve Jobs for advancing technology. It's just very gratifying to know that I'm the one who provides you so much happiness. It really puts me in a bright spirit. Like, bitch, you can't compete with me. That boy knows what he wants. The little drum roll right there. It's still fantastic. We'll take it step by step. There might be some struggles along the way, but we can fix it. Okay, so that was All Mine. And yeah, another excellent track in the books. Kali is singing about how enamored she is by this guy, and she's just very pleased that he's all hers. Every other girl in the city can compete for you, but you know exactly what you want. Me. And she's just so thrilled by this romance and is eager to see where else they can take it. She's more than confident that they're going to build something healthy, and I really enjoy that from her. Again, a lot of calming instrumentation here. The drum work was especially astonishing, and it really caught my ears. The keyboard work was also gratifying, and it's just a very calming, relaxing sort of track. Like, oh my god, I am just in the mood to just lie down and nap, for honest sakes. Track number 6, Fantasy, featuring Don Toliver. I kind of forgot how amazing of a singer Don Toliver can be. Yeah, there's a lot of more hip-hop going on within this tune. Setting a beautiful scene, I gotta say. I'm rolling around in my swivel chair right now because the beat is that catchy. I just want to see you light up in the moonlight, honey. The classic party song. Wave your hands up in the air like nobody cares. Okay, so that was Fantasy, and yeah, that one got me grooving in my seat a little bit. The track seems to be about Don and Kali spending a night together on the beach, just sort of dancing away, feeling their bodies press up against one another. Don has given her those sensual kisses as she's just getting into the spirit. And yeah, they just have some irresistible chemistry going on here. There's a real tropical atmosphere to this one. I really love the mood that this sort of sets. And you're just really there, right there with them as they just dance away in the night. Don Tolliver, who I've done a reaction to before, he does a great job with this song. I am very impressed with how well he can sing. Overall, just a very, very fun song. Track number 7, Como Te Quiero Yo. Okay, we have like a classic cinema sound to this one, to the opener. Let's just embrace each other for now, honey. Ooh, chimes! I love that! Kind of love how she's sort of monologuing on this verse, you know? Almost as if she's speaking to the listener. Even without knowing what exactly she's saying, like the Spanish sort of enhances the intimacy on this tune. Let's make love, not war, honey, as the saying goes. Okay, so, Como Te Quiero Yo. That one is very intimate, much slower than a lot of the other songs we've listened to. Again, it's another song about intimacy and wanting to get together and just feel each other, you know, just really spend the night together. Ignore what else is going on in the world and just focus on us. It's very soft and crooning, and I especially love the chimes. Like, the chimes really stood out to me. And again, I just love how she sings in Spanish on certain moments because it really, like, adds to the atmosphere. She's allowing you to know just how special your relationship is with her. Again, a very solid track, and I'm sure a lot of couples are going to enjoy ballroom dancing to this one. Track number 8, Hasta Cuando. Okay. I'm kind of digging this beat right here. Not something I've heard before. She has a dishonest boyfriend, perhaps? Okay, we got some bisexuality on this tune. I appreciate it. Okay, so, Hasta Cuando. That song is very interesting because I believe it's kind of like the first sort of hostile track we're getting from Kali. My guess is that she's singing about an ex-boyfriend who fell off with her about a few years ago, and now he's trying to get back with her, but she's just not having it because she can see right through the act and remember how dishonest he was with her. I've now obtained this lavish lifestyle and you want to get in on it, but no, I ain't having that shit at all. And again, I really like how she's monologuing on this tune, only this time is to emphasize how serious she is to this ex-lover. She really wants to get across the message that their relationship is donezo, and it ain't ever gonna get revived. What really stood out to me with this song is the beats, you know, I really enjoy the percussion and just how, like, you know, catchy it is. She's done with this guy for good, and I really enjoy how she gets across that message. Track number 9, Endlessly. Dark Childs. Producer that I've grown up with. Good to see you. You know, you need to really take it seriously, you know? Yeah, the 80s influence is very clear on this song right here. Ooh, the drum roll right there really caught my ears. I enjoyed that. You know, it's your prize to claim, and once you claim it, it ain't ever gonna go to someone else. Enjoying the high-pitched melody for the outro. Sort of reminds me of The Weeknd again. Okay, so that was Endlessly, and yeah, we are back to happy tracks, I think. This song is about how the guy wants to get together with Kali Uchis and build a lasting romance, or she wants to emphasize that she wants a lasting romance. Our love is eternal, whether you like it or not. I specifically enjoy the 80s influence with this song, you know, how they're really playing with the synths, and the little high-pitched melody towards the end. It reminds me a lot of The Weeknd. Again, it's a song that really puts you at ease, puts you in a good mood, sort of a relaxing mood. I'm just waiting for when I can plop on this bed and go to sleep to this album. Yeah, another great song. Track number 10, Moral Conscience. sort of singing about certain regrets in a relationship. I love that. It's very atmospheric right there. Yeah, there's sort of like a lot of regrets within this song. That surprised me. That I was not expecting. Wow! Jesus Christ, Kali. Yeah, like, I'm like a world famous R&B singer. Like, you can't get another one of those just like going on Tinder. This is an outro. Like, made by professionals. Okay, so that was Moral Conscience, and yo, that song did a lot to stand out for me. I'm getting that this is a song where Kali is in the process of breaking up with a boyfriend, and she's warning him that, you know, once we're separate, once we're apart for good, you know, you're gonna realize how good you had it. Because I am Kali fucking Uchis, world famous, platinum selling music artist, and those just don't come out on the street. I want you to think about that when our relationship is no more. Yeah, it's a very, like, slow but very serious track. I like the serious tone with this one. The tone is excellent. And that outro, oh my god. Again, it reminds me so much of The Weeknd. Like, it's almost as if she took direct influence from Abel, which would not surprise me whatsoever. Another very solid tune. Like, I'm impressed with all this work Kali has been putting out on the LP. Track number 11, Not Too Late, Interlude. Again, we have that euphoric sort of sound just coming in. Ooh, love this percussion right here. Like, there's something very lo-fi about this tune. It just puts you in a relaxing spirit. You know, something that you can listen to while doing your homework. Or something like that. Now we hear her rapping in Spanish. Love it. Now we kind of have this sort of dreamlike outro playing us out. Okay, so that was an interlude called Not Too Late. And yeah, that one really kind of sat with me pretty well. I'm pretty sure that it's about Kali reassuring her lover that even if their relationship is getting a little bit messy at the moment, it's not too late for him to turn things around, like make it right. He can fix this if he just really reaches out and makes that commitment to Kali. When it comes to production, it's very tranquil, it's very relaxing, again, it's very lo-fi, and yeah, it's not something that would be distracting in any sort of social setting. I'm fairly impressed with this song, honestly. It may not be as grand as some of the other tunes, but I really like it. Track number 12, Blue. Ooh, calling out her boyfriend for some not so good behavior. Ooh, those glossy, icy keys. Adding to the sentiment. And we got a touch of saxophone in the mix. Very clever. I'm pretty sure another R&B singer can relate to this sort of sentiment. God damn, this sounds really good. A lot of blue. Bluer than Eiffel 65. Alright, so that was Blue, and yeah, I was very impressed by that song. Like, holy god. With this song, it feels as if she notices the relationship is heading south, and now that's a real bummer for her because she built up so much trust with this guy. She really thought he was the one. She really built her hopes up, and now that all seems to be falling through, and now she feels blue. Little rhyme for you there. A lot of the instrumentation here is just spectacular, like the percussion and the icy glossy piano keys and the fucking saxophone. Like, holy god, like that was such a nice touch. It really needed that. One thing I like about the title is that it sort of contrasts with the mood that Kali sets with the other previous tracks. When you look at the cover art, you see a lot of oranges and reds and yellows, you know, very hot. And then you get this song called Blue, and it sort of contrasts with all those colors, you know? It's very moody, it's very dark, it's very depressing. And it really does stand out from the rest of the track listing because it feels a lot more, you know, crestfallen than a lot of the other tunes. With some of the other breakup songs on this LP, Kali was a little bit more okay with that because, you know, she knows that she's still confident in herself and that the guy is just missing out on something grand. But here, like, it's a lot more serious. It's almost as if she feels completely broken now that this whole romance is failing. Again, it was sort of a clever idea to title the song Blue, since it has a really standout meaning from the rest of the track listing. And yeah, this song really does feel incredibly sad. Like, holy shit, I kind of feel sympathy for Kali quite a bit. It honestly kind of puts me in a blue spirit as well, even though I'm wearing an orange shirt. This one is definitely going to be a highlight to revisit. Like, fantastic. Track number 13, Deserve Me, with Summer Walker. Little jumpy for the time being. A lot of reverb I think I'm hearing right now. If not, it's a lot of backing vocals. Yeah, it sounds like this is a rough sort of situation for Kali, like a lot going on. You know, you need those rose-colored tinted glasses. Make me want to take the pussy. Like, I gave you all my sex. I want it back. I guess he just got burnt out by the love. He got bored, which is really a loss on his part. Ooh! I heard a little bit of harp right there. She dropped the M word on your ass. Manipulative. A nice calming outro right here. Almost as if the feeling of letting go is just really putting her mind in a good state. Okay, so that was Deserve Me. Yeah, pretty straightforward breakup song right here. As opposed to the last song where Kali is feeling very regretful about how this relationship went. She is now in a good state because this guy's out of her life, and it's almost as if she feels less lonely because, you know, with this jerk boyfriend, she felt like as if no one could understand her. But she got her girlfriend Summer Walker by her side, and now they're just gonna tell this motherfucker off. It's really cool to see just how much they dig into this guy for, you know, being manipulative and being so bitter and sweet, you know, sort of like a Sour Patch Kid. Has like a nice little hip-hop beat to it, you know, since, you know, this is a Summer Walker joint. Yeah, this song I definitely sort of vibe with a little bit. I don't know if I would call it my absolute favorite, but I still think it's great. Track number 14, Moonlight. We're going really extra layer with all the chimes. Yeah, we need to get higher than that, baby. Like, we have a goal tonight, alright? I want you to achieve it with me. You know, just relax your shoulders, relax your muscles, and just dance with me. Excellent drumming on this song, I gotta say. Falsettoing. The falsetto is there, and it's welcomed. And now we kind of have that sort of cosmic sound for the outro. Okay, so Moonlight. That one was very enjoyable, I gotta say. Again, I really enjoyed the atmosphere that she sets up, you know. She's under the moonlight with her lover, you know, just dancing the night away after a long days of work. She wants to feel so intimate with her partner that they're gonna reach a new plane of happiness, you know. They're gonna get higher and higher until they reach the moon. You can almost sort of picture them just rising up in the night sky, you know, just going to space as they travel to another planet. When it comes to production, I really enjoy the drumming, the chimes. She goes all out with the chimes here. The guitar work, I also gotta say, is an underappreciated element. I didn't talk about it too much when listening, but I will shout it out. Yeah, good stuff from Kali here. It has a nice little atmosphere to it. I almost feel like dancing in the night sky. Good stuff. And now it's time to see how Kali is gonna close out this LP. Track number 15, Happy Now. A little bit more up-tempo than the other songs. You know, go above and beyond the Call of Duty, because I have a lot of desires. Ooh! Little plucking of the guitar right there, right before the post-chorus. Like it. I feel like I'm hearing a lot of static right here, you know, over a recording. That's a good phrase. Don't speed through don't just glance past all of what life has to offer you, you know? Be in the moment. And now here we are, just relaxing on the beach as the album closes. Okay, so that was Happy Now, and yeah, what a swell song to end the record with. Kali is singing to her man about how, while the relationship is faltering a little bit, they shouldn't just give up on it, you know? Try to make it work, try to see the positives in it, and hopefully we'll reach a place of satisfaction. And I think that's really the sentiment that she's going for on this entire record. Acknowledging some of the faults that have happened along the way, but realizing that there are happier days in front of you that you gotta pursue. In fact, this little outro could serve as its own track, you know, sort of reflecting on the themes of the entire record. I really like the beat, I love the drumming on this, and the piano work is just fantastic. I think it's keyboard, but, you know, it's keyboard work, really. That's fantastic. It's very glossy in its sound, very calming in its nature. I compliment it. Overall, this is a wonderful song to end the record with. I was really digging it. And on that note, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to listen to the album a second time. Then I'll come back and give you my final thoughts, so bear with me. Alright, I am back and I'm ready to give you my final thoughts on Kali Uchis' Red Moon in Venus. It's funny how we don't get too many R&B singers from a Latin American background, but Kali Uchis has really impressed me with how she's brought her own perspective to the genre. While I only listened to her 2 previous LPs in preparation for this one, I instantly understood why she became a star. As I was hoping, she kept up the high-level quality with this album. Red Moon in Venus sees Kali trying to pursue a romantic relationship that can bring her nirvana. Endlessly showcases how Kali desires a deep connection beyond her wildest dreams, and how much it lifts her spirit, like on All Mine. It's just a very, very happy journey throughout. But there are times where she's feeling the strain of her romance. When her love life is faltering, she maintains the self-confidence throughout, even if at moments it's very difficult. The album acknowledges that you can experience tough times in your romance, but as long as you're willing to push forward, you and your partner will find a place of happiness. And of course, the production reflects these themes expertly. I very much enjoyed the keyboard work on each track it appeared in, taking us to a higher plane, almost as if it's lifting us off the ground and making us levitate. A lot of the drum work also gives each song a nice, subtle kick. Again, the guitars are an unsung hero on this entire record, and I gotta give them a shout out. A lot of that sound is courtesy of Josh Crocker, and I gotta say, he did a great job at putting something together for Kali. Even other instruments like chimes and saxophones did their part well, even if they only appeared briefly. This album illustrates Kali working to find happiness in her love life, and judging by the sounds of the beach in the very last moments, I think she's able to reach that place. I am giving Red Moon in Venus 5 out of 5 stars, a perfect rating. This is the first project I've talked about to reach a perfect score with my new rating system, so props to you, Kali. No ranking this time because I am not going to be doing that for these songs. They are just too precious. And with that, I think we're just about finished for the day. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this album reaction. I hope you had fun. I had a huge blast with this LP. You should check it out yourselves. In the meantime, if you want to follow me on social media, be sure to check out my Twitter, my Twitch, and my TikTok. The links are going to be in the description. And we are wrapping up here for today. My name is Gabriel Jones, and the sun may be setting, but I hope you were able to soak up those drops. Take care.